Hello everyone. In the previous video we discussed the concept of sitemaps and understood its significance. In this video we'll discuss what an XML sitemap is, where you can find it and how you can submit it to get your website pages crawled and indexed by different search engines. So what is an XML sitemap? An XML sitemap is a file that lists a website's essential pages, making sure search engines can find and crawl them all. So you have a website and you want search engine bots like Google bot, Yahoo bot, Bing bot, etc. to come to your website and crawl the pages of your website and then index them, right? So for that to happen, you need to submit a sitemap. An XML sitemap helps search engines understand your website. It really helps the search engines bots to understand what your website is about, what is the content about, etc. So a sitemap can help speed up content discovery. So the question here is it mandatory for you to submit a sitemap? So the answer is no, it's not mandatory. But by submitting a sitemap in Google Search Console, which I will show later in the video, you help the bots discover and crawl your website with great speed. So Google's documentation says sitemaps are beneficial for really large websites, websites with large archives, new websites with just a few external links to it, and also websites which use rich media content. But in general, it's applicable to all kinds of websites. Even if you have one page or even two pages in your site, it's better that you submit a sitemap. So usually you will find the sitemap in this type of URL. So www.yourdomain.com/sitemap.xml or www.yourdomain.com/sitemap_index.xml. So in either of these, if you open a new tab and then write your domain /sitemap.xml or /sitemap_index.xml. Either of these two cases, you will find your sitemap. So this is how a sitemap looks like. You can see for this domain, digital-doorway.com/sitemap_index. It says over here the XML sitemap is generated by Rank Math WordPress SEO plugin. So this is a SEO plugin which I'm using on this website. It is what search engines like Google use to crawl and recall posts, /pages, /products, /images, /archives on your website. So whether it is Google bot or Yahoo bot or Bing bot or whichever search engine bot it is, it uses this sitemap to crawl and recrawl, right? So whenever you publish a new page, let's say you publish your website today and after 2 months you publish a new page, or you keep writing at least 5 to 6 different blog posts on your website. So when the bots, they come to your site, they will crawl all of the pages, posts, products, images, and archives. You can see for this website, digital-doorway.com/post-sitemap. So this is for the post /page-sitemap. This is for the pages /product-sitemap. This is for product, and finally category-sitemap.xml. So it has crawled all of these posts, pages, categories, and products, and it has submitted this for indexing. Now I'm going to take you to WordPress dashboard to really show you how it looks like and where you can find it. Let me just exit the show. So this is the WordPress dashboard, and I've installed the Rank Math SEO plugin. If you can see over here, I will scroll down and see sitemap settings. All right. So when I click on this, you will see your sitemap index can be found here. This is my sitemap. So when you install a plugin like Rank Math or Yoast SEO plugin, both of these plugins will automatically create a sitemap and show it in their tab over here. So you don't need to create a new sitemap because these plugins will help you in that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this link address and I'm just going to paste it over here to show you what the sitemap is. So you saw the same screen, you are seeing it now that I showed you in the PPT, right? You can do the same for your website as well. Now the next question is, how do you submit the sitemap and where do you submit it? Now Google has a very amazing tool which is called Google Search Console, right? So Google Search Console, you can go and submit your sitemap. I'm on Google Search Console. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click on start now, and if you read this, you just go through this, you will see that this is a free tool by Google. Optimize your content with search analytics. So it's not just for submitting your sitemap, but it also shows you all the organic traffic that is coming, for what keywords your pages are showing up, and a lot more. So just make sure that you go through this page once. Click on Start Now, and you will see the performance of all the pages for this website. You will see how many pages have been indexed under indexing in the overview tab. You can see that 69 pages have been indexed, and there are 5 videos that have been indexed, 5 video pages. One is not indexed, one video page. And you will see the experience, the enhancements, and a lot more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to sitemaps over here and show you that this sitemap underscore index.xml has already been submitted. So last read is February 18th, successful, and it has discovered 90 pages, right? So if you have any doubt, go to sitemaps and check it out. In case it doesn't show up over here, so that means that you have to submit your sitemap in Google Search Console for it to be discovered. All right, so let me just show you another thing, another page. This is a documentation for a sitemap that I'm going to put in the resource section. You can just go through this. I'm going to just take this block quickly, go to sitemaps, and I'm going to paste this over here. Just going to remove this front portion because this website domain is already here, right? So I'm going to submit, and then what Google Search Console will do is it will show me if the sitemap for this page has been submitted or not. So you can see over here, sitemap submitted successfully, right? I'll click on Got It. I'm going to take this sitemap now because this is a very recent blog that I published only today. I'm going to come here. I'm going to go to URL inspection first on the left, and I will click over here, add this, and I will click on retrieve data from Google Index. So it will say that URL is not on Google, right? So this is a page or a blog that I published only today, and I went to URL inspection first to see if it is submitted or not, and I'm going to click on request indexing. So it will take a minute or two for this page to index, and once it's indexed, it will show up in sitemaps as being indexed, right? So this way, whenever you have a new blog post or a new page, you can come to URL inspection in Google Search Console and then put in the URL, inspect it, and you can test it live. And then if it's not submitted, you can then request indexing. So this way you will ensure that whichever new new post or pages you have published on your websites get indexed, and all of your data keeps showing up on Google or Yahoo or Bing bot, right? So it'll take a minute or two, and then it will show me that this page has been queued up for indexing. So testing if live URL can be indexed. So I'm going to put this resource in the document. You can go through this. I've listed over here what a sitemap is, some fun facts, how do sitemaps work, what are the different types of sitemaps, why a website should have a sitemap, what are the best practices, interesting facts, and some FAQs. So just for the information, you can submit up to 50,000 URLs for indexing. This is the cap that Google has given, that you can submit for any website 50,000 URLs at one go, and then beyond this, then it will not go ahead. I've also written some about how do I submit a sitemap with search engines, how do you exclude the sitemap, and more. So going back to Google Search Console, you can see here indexing has been requested. URL was added to priority crawl queue. Submitting a page multiple times will not change its queue position or priority. So I'm going to click on Got It, and indexing has been requested. You can see over here. I don't need to click on request again because it will automatically happen. And down under you will see page indexing. You will see sitemaps, you will see referring pages, and all of this information. Once the page has been indexed, you will see the different information over here. So that's it in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.